We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Keenan Thompson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now at the plate, Donovan Solano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Here comes the first pitch. Joey Votto is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Votto puts a good swing on it and sends a ball well into right field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayward giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. Hunter Greene gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Settling in now, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ian Happ.
Now the pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
1-1.
Whoa, that's big out.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Ready now. Suzuki. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Happ aboard here at first with nobody out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 2-1. Hops this one up. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Batting first.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
So a runner on first with one out now. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. From the stretch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Hit on the ground to third. Solano for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is now at the plate, number 29. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far. And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
So striding in, Aristides Aquino. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded back up the middle. Happ picks it up to second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Michael Ciani. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting it, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
At the plate now, Tyler Stevenson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Stevenson, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is his second year as a major leaguer. 0-1 count. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
2-0 now. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So stepping in, Jason Hayward. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Taken in by Votto, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
The average right at 280 coming in, 27 homers and 75 RBIs. Greene is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this...
And oh, no chance for Votto there. It's over his head.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Patrick Wisdom comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Ready with the 1-0. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Alfonso Rivas.
Coming to the plate now, Alfonso Rivas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's by him for strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, David Bodie. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Donovan Solano. Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
In now, Mike Moustakas as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone into the bleachers.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
In is Joey Votto now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Hayward to the track, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing, and we're only in the 3rd inning.
At the plate, Kyle Farmer, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the 3rd baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Farmer is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 29. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. From the belt, the pitch, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
The 3-0 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Stepping up to the plate, Aristides Aquino. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. To second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Now in the box, Michael Ciani. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Swung on and missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. One and 2. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Greene Thompson.
The pitcher, Greene Thompson.
Christopher Morrow will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set with the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
The batter.
At the plate, Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slide.